In the heat of battle, where seconds decide survival, one machine has become a symbol of power, precision, and dominance: the AH-64 Apache. More than just a helicopter, it is the spearhead of modern aerial warfare, built to strike fear into enemies and provide unmatched support to soldiers on the ground. The Apache was born in the late Cold War, a time when the United States sought a weapon capable of changing the balance of armored warfare. Tanks were multiplying across Europe, and the Pentagon needed a machine that could stalk and destroy them with surgical precision. The result was an aircraft unlike anything the world had seen before. First flown in 1975 and officially entering service with the U.S. Army in 1986, the Apache quickly earned its reputation as a tank killer and battlefield hunter. Its design reflects its deadly purpose. The narrow fuselage keeps a low profile, while its tandem cockpit seats two, the pilot in the rear, focused on flying, and the co-pilot gunner in the front, managing weapons and sensors. Together, they operate as one mind in two bodies, merging flight and firepower into a single devastating machine. At the heart of its arsenal is the 30mm M230 chain gun mounted beneath its nose. It is slave to the gunner's helmet, moving with the operator's gaze, making the helicopter feel almost alive. When the gunner looks at a target, the Apache looks with them. When the gunner squeezes the trigger, destruction follows. But the Apache is far more than a gunship. On its stub wings, it carries pods of unguided Hydra 70 rockets for area suppression and the fearsome AGM-114 Hellfire missile. The Hellfire, guided by laser or radar, can destroy a heavily armored tank in a single strike, even from several kilometers away. With a full loadout, a single Apache can eliminate an entire armored column in minutes. Survivability was key in its design. The Apache is armored with composite plating and reinforced cockpit glass. Its critical systems are redundant: 2 engines, multiple hydraulic lines, and layered protections. Even with heavy damage, an Apache can often fly home. Its rotor blades are designed to take direct hits, and its cockpit shields the crew with Kevlar and boron carbide armor. This helicopter is not fragile. It is a predator built to fight and survive. Its true edge, however, lies in its eyes. The Apache's sensor suite includes thermal imaging, laser range finders, and night vision systems. Long before drones became common, the Apache could hunt in the dead of night, turning darkness into an ally. Later versions introduced the longbow radar system mounted above the rotor, a dome that can detect, classify, and prioritize hundreds of targets at once, while allowing the helicopter to remain hidden behind cover, exposing only its radar dome. The battlefield legacy of the Apache is written in fire. It first proved itself in Panama in 1989, but its true baptism of fire came during Operation Desert Storm in 1991. In the opening hours of the Gulf War, Apaches slipped across the border, hunting Iraqi radar sites. With precision strikes, they blinded the enemy's defenses, paving the way for coalition air power. During the war, Apaches destroyed hundreds of tanks, vehicles, and artillery pieces, cementing their reputation as the ultimate tank killers. In Afghanistan and Iraq during the 2000s, the Apache became the guardian angel of ground troops. Soldiers pinned down by ambushes would call for air support, and soon the sound of rotor blades cut through the air. Apaches would hover low, unleash Hellfire missiles, and silence enemy positions. To the enemy, that sound meant inevitable defeat. To friendly forces, it meant salvation. The Apache's reputation spread worldwide. Nations such as the United Kingdom, Israel, Saudi Arabia, India, Japan, and many others have adopted it, adapting it to their own needs. Each one relies on the Apache's combination of toughness and lethality. And in every theater it has flown, its legend has only grown stronger. But the story of the Apache did not end with its first models. Modern warfare demanded evolution, and the AH-64 E-Guardian is the result. With more powerful engines, composite rotor blades, upgraded avionics, and improved sensors, the Guardian pushes the Apache into the digital age. One of its most remarkable features is its ability to control drones directly from the cockpit, allowing pilots to extend their vision and strike beyond the horizon. It is no longer just a helicopter. It is a command hub in the sky. Yet, despite all its upgrades, the soul of the Apache remains unchanged. It is a predator. It waits, it stalks, and when the moment is right, it strikes with overwhelming power. Its silhouette alone is enough to unsettle enemies who know what follows. The thunder of rockets, the streak of hellfires, and the rattle of its 30mm cannon. Nearly 5 decades after its first flight, the Apache still dominates. It is more than a machine, it is a legend. A helicopter that turned the tide of wars, a protector of soldiers, and a nightmare for those who stand against it. As long as armored warfare exists, as long as soldiers march into battle, the Apache will be there. Circling, watching, waiting, ready to descend with fire and steel.